a rub. So
I'm going to go 800 too. As I recall it,
Okay.
it was a Batmobile.
Ming?
I know Sonny Jeff has a problem, but it was more quantity, not high, and quality, but not that high. Not anything. I don't even.
Stop riffing.
$800. $800.
Across the board, all
$800. I don't think he crossed into four.
he takes
four
5
numbers.
minutes to copy off us.
All right, here's the answer to number 3.
What is the most money you've ever paid for one collectible in your collection?
It's at least 800.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. that one didn't go over that well.
He summed it up perfectly. 800, so we all get a point.
I'm on the board.
Here we go. Here we start getting into a little bit more.
Still in the lead.
A little bit more. I didn't want to get in there with a lot of weird questions right away. I wanted to let him relax him a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to not sandbag him, but I want to make sure that I lubricate him a little bit before I start prying into
Loosen
his
him
brain. All right. One of the comic book men announces he is coming out on the show. Who do you put your smart money on? Did he say answer 1, Ming? He does like those shoes and he can get a transvestite to wear them. Did he say Brian? I don't know. Tell me there's not something fishy going on with him and Q. Or did he say Mike? He does like to cook.
Oh, man.
Q, you will go first. Wait,
Brian. No,
it'd be Ming,
you.
right?
Yep.
it'd be Ming. Back to Ming.
me?
Okay.
I mean, I almost want to lean toward me.
Why?
I don't know, but
Because you feel guilty. Keeping up
Why?
the
He's
charade.
no,
I think I sucked earlier today.
but I think there's a part of him that knows I'm all man, so I'm not going to go with that. I don't think you would go with Mike as well, but I like the even if you made it up that there's something fishy going on with him and Q. I think he would say that, so I'm going to go with
You don't
Brian.
like that one.
I'm going with Brian.
You're gonna go with Brian.
Brian, I'm going
There's
with the answer
something
B,
fishy
Brian.
going on between him and Q.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Q?
I don't think Sunday Jeff would take a shot at me like that. I've always been on friendly terms.
He has to answer though.
Yeah, but still, I mean, to make such baseless accusations of my sexuality doesn't sound like something Sunday Jeff would do to a guy that.
But he is a
plays-
guy that keeps it real.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
he does know you're young and you are
Am I?
experimental.
I'm 37 now. How young am I?
You're one of those guys that doesn't like to leave any door closed in his life.
Back doors mostly.
No, you know what, dude? I play Simpsons Tapped Out with him. I just gave him a bunch of snake eggs. I don't think he's gonna come at me swinging like that. I'm gonna go ahead. And Chief is too inoffensive. Picking on unless you're on Comic Book Men, in which it seems to be
he didn't really riff. He just said, Mike, he does like to cook.
I'm gonna say Ming.
You're gonna say Ming?
Yeah.
Ming. What was the answer again? Ming. He does like those shoes, and he can get a transvestite to wear them.
That's such a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Brian?
I don't think it would be me. I don't think it's going to be between Ming and Mike. Mike, he likes to cook, sounds like something Sunday Jeff would say, something he would just throw out there. See, I think Ming's the easy go-to because he's very metro and shit, and he's always got the fancy jeans and the fancy fucking
Right.
shoes. So I think he would just throw out a shot against Mike just to
All right.
make a joke.
He had to pick somebody, guys. So,
Sure.
and I had to come up with a fake answer, guys. So,
Right.
what the fuck you looking getting so upset about? You're
Could barely contain my pit bull like rage.
all right. Here is the answer to question 4: Who would be gay?
One of the comic book men announces he is coming out. Who do you put the smart money on?
Out of the closet?
Yeah.
Not even a hesitation. Not even. It was on the tip of his tongue.
Let him finish.
Okay.
Ming. But the dude is okay. You know what? Enough said. Ming.
Just with shoes, you got to make you wonder.
The shoes almost puts into question that he couldn't possibly be gay
Why not?
because he likes women's shoes though.
Could still be a transvestite and like women's shoes too.
That's why we're asking you the questions. Good answer.
Makes you wonder.
Makes you wonder.
Wow.
All right.
What's the score so far, Ben?
So Brian Ming are on 1 apiece.
Oh, you can't even hear the answers, can
yeah,
you?
I can hear it.
Oh, okay.
And Q is on 3.
Wow.
So who's leading?
It's me.
Q.
Q.
Check it out.
All right. So that's see what I had to do. I had to come up with an answer that was freaky enough to get you to.
You know why? Because I'm playing against Walt. I'm not playing against Sunday Jeff. I'm amassing 3 years of podcasting with you, and I'm playing against you, my friend.
You didn't even have the question out before. It's like, Ming.
Yeah. Thanks, Jeff.
All right. Question 5. This one comes from a listener. I didn't really dig a lot of the questions that came in from the listeners. I was I was disappointed with what they came with. You
guys messed up.
There. You guys got to up your game if we ever do this again. But this one I did pick. I'm 27. I live with my parents and I have no job. What do you guys suggest I do to motivate me? Okay.
Stop lying and admit you're 45.
Answer 1. Find something you enjoy and get training. And by today's standards, 27 is not that old. Answer 2. There's people with no legs who climb mountains. How's that for motivation? Answer 3. You better figure it out soon, because your parents ain't going to be there forever. Free rides only last so long.
I disagree.
Who's going first?
Well, one's out. One's out.
One's out.
It's just too kind an answer. It's like Sunday Jeff does not possess that patience and love and understanding for strangers. So it's between the gruff, somebody cut their legs off.
No. There's people with no legs who climb mountains. How's that for motivation?
Okay, and what's the last one?
You better figure it out soon, because your parents ain't going to be there forever. Free rides only last for so long.
I'm going to go with that last one.
Free rides.
Because it's attack on them, whereas the even the legless mountain climber is like still inspirational somehow.
Right.
Whereas the other one's just a direct attack on someone. So I'm going to go with the direct attack.
All right, free rides. Brian?
I couldn't agree more. Like, the first one's obviously, like you said, he's a no-nonsense mofo. He's not going to be like, hey, come on, everyone take it easy on the fucking near 30-year-old. And I don't think he is even, like you say, he's not a motivational speaker. He's not like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. There's other people that are out there with a worse situation. He's like, quit your fucking whining, you puss. Like, your parents are going to die, and then where are you going to be? That's Sunday, Jeff. That's a no-nonsense mofo.
Free rides only last for so long as yours, too.
That's
okay.
what I would
Brian,
say.
okay. Ming?
I think number 3 sounds more like you. Maybe not him. So I'm going to go with number 2. I agree. Number 1's too.
Number 2, which
number 2 is
the climbing the mountain.
Yes, climbing the mountain.
All right. Let's see what Sunday Jeff said to question number 5.
This one comes from a listener. I'm 27. I live with my parents and I have no job. What do you suggest I do to motivate myself, Sunday Jeff?
I stepped in dog shit. My feet, my shoes smell. I was playing with my dog.
What the fuck?
Find something that you're good at and what you really want to do, and then either get some training, go back to school.
Whoa!
Take
Whoa!
I mean, I don't know what else could motivate you.
27, is that too old?
That's not really by today's standard to live at home. No, I know people who are older that still live at home.
I'm moving on with Sunday Jeff.
These answers are all over the map. It's crazy.
Please.
I would have never dreamed.
No.
Yeah.
No, that to me was the only one that it could never be. And here we are.
Maybe he was thrown because Walt dragged dog shit into his house.
I don't know why Declan kept that in there, but
This is funny.
the afternoon before I came down to record, I was out playing with my dog, and I must have stepped in something. And on the way over here, it was almost impossible to complete the drive over. So, and then when I couldn't find anything to clean my shoes with, so it's pretty
He
bad.
just dealt with it.
I just put up with it. Wow. All right. So nobody got that one, right?
Nope.
Ben?
Wow.
Jeez. I would have never dreamed it would be number 1.
All right. Question 6. This one's tough. This one, some feelings maybe hurt. Q. I don't know if you're up for this game. You're feeling
After the fishing comment.
The stash is a blazing inferno. Right. Mike, Ming, Walt, Brian, Q are inside. Who do you save first? Answer 1. Let me see. Brian, Mike, Ming, Q, you, which was me. I did it in alphabetical order so no one gets mad at me. Or did he say question? So we'll do it alphabetical order. That's the answer to that one.
Okay.
Then he goes, question 2, Ming. I'd start with the smallest first, but that means Brian would probably be dead by the time I got to him.
I'm out of here.
Or did he say Walt? Walt first, but there's no need to go down the list to say who would be next or last, but definitely Walt first. I think this one's Brian, right?
Yep.
This is me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would never start with me. And I don't think he would give you the satisfaction of being nice to you and saying that he would save you. So I think Sunday Jeff would probably say Ming. He's practical.
Okay.
So he would be, I'll start out with the little guy and we'll see what happens after that.
And guys, when try to react, because he may, what you think is the answer may not be the answer, so you may talk over the answer.
Okay.
Okay, in this one, especially in this one, I'm giving you a heads up.
No riffing, Ming.
Riff after it's
All
over.
right.
Don't spare the listeners that gold, Ming.
All right.
The Chinese Rumpelstiltskin over there. I spin that shit to gold.
So wait, what are you going with?
I'm going with Ming. He's going to save
Ming first.
Yeah.
Okay, Q. Alphabetical order, Ming, or is he only save me and he doesn't want to get into who else he's going to save after that?
Can I ask you a question?
No.
Well, it might be not. It might
Well, you
be,
can ask. I may not answer
You
it.
may not answer. Are you playing these in the order that you asked them, or have you cut them up?
Yes. No. These are the numerical order.
Numerical order.
Yeah.
I think he'd be annoyed at Walt by the end.
Yeah, because it's early on, so he might not be.
He's more playful.
Yeah, like by the end, I'm sure his answers are going to be frustrated because. But I'm still going to say Ming. I'm going to go with Ming.
Gonna go with Ming.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's practical. I think he's like, let me get the small guy out and work back from there.
Okay. Ming?
I mean, I want to say that one too. Not because I go first, but I like what he threw in at the end.
He's
About
going to
Brian
save
being
you. And
dead
then,
at the end.
He's going to save you, then fuck you because he knows you're gay.
I think. Do I have time to fuck him before I save the other three? I can get a quick pump in there. He's not even awake. He won't even know.
But I want to go against you guys, so I'm going to say he saves you and doesn't worry about anybody else.
So you're gonna say he saves me, and then he's not worried about the
Right?
rest.
Yes.
Not even worried about everybody else.
Yeah, like he just randomly saves.
You're
He's
the
not-
guy who hired him. You're one of his best friends. I'm going to go with you.
Does he have other friends aside from you?
None
Like,
that
does he
matter.
hang out with anybody? Yeah.
Okay, we got that, Ben?
Yep.
All right, and what number is that? That is question number 6. Let's see who Sunday Jeff would save. Listeners have got to be on their fucking edge of their seats, right?
The stash, you pull up to the stash one morning. It's a blazing inferno. Mike, Ming, Brian, Q, and myself are inside. Who do you save first and who do you save last?
I would say I would definitely say Q save. I wouldn't say I would save last because he's a fireman, so he should have the knowledge to probably buy him a couple of more minutes to get out.
So you're saving him for last because he's a fireman.
Yeah.
He should know what to do.
Yeah, he should. He would probably know in that situation to
But
maybe
you gotta
buy him
remember,
some
this
time.
This fucker's been on TV for 2 years now.
Yeah, but he's still.
Fucking now he's so lost of all those skills probably.
Yeah,
by
he
now.
still would know that training. I mean, he would still know.
All he's worried about is his fucking cat. And who's sending him shit for free.
I would say Brian's the most.
Who's first? Just get
Brian.
him first.
Brian would be
Brian's
the first.
first.
Yes.
Over me?
Yes. I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because of his physical state. You would be, if that was burning, you'd be out before anybody could get in anyways.
I can't. We're all unconscious.
You didn't say unconscious. You just said who would be. Now you just throw more stuff in there if there's unconscious. It's like
All right, we're all
now you all
unconscious.
burned to death.
We're all unconscious.
Well,
Who
that
do you
now
save
you're
first?
just it's totally different now. I would have to save you first now.
Oh, bang. That's why. That's all I really want to hear. No need to go into who.
No, I think
we don't need to hurt any other people's feelings.
I think Brian would be. Nobody would ever get that answer right if I said Brian first. Anyway, you might want to leave that answer in there.
All right, I get a point.
I had to work on him. I definitely, I couldn't allow him not to say me first.
Right.
There was no way he was getting that.
You had to massage him a little. Yeah.
I mean, I have issues with the answers.
Why?
I mean, what was that? It just sounded like it devolved into you were just bashing me for about 10 seconds.
He's not beyond that, though. This is good.
I was not going to allow him not to say me first. I wasn't going to allow that question not to be me, and then I didn't even want to hear who was next.
All right.
All right,
So much so that you got him to turn his back on a dude who's physically incapable of getting out.